Hey everybody, happy Saturday. It's 1:30. Yay, it's beautiful outside and here I am cooking. I hope you're all having a great day. Um, we're going to do something really interesting today, but first of all, let me tell you what I did do today earlier. I made homemade bagels for Jay's lunch this week. So, I mean, look at that. That is homemade. Hey David, how's Chicago? I'm sure exciting because you live there. I'm just showing you my homemade bagels. I made bagels. They're really light, they're really chewy and delicious. And golden brown. Can you believe it? Yes, it is a happy weekend. The weather up here is gorgeous. I hope you have the same weather down there. So, anyway, look, I even tried to do my hair today for everybody. Yeah, look at those roots. I don't know if I'm going to color or not again. It's hard to say. Anyway, what I want to do today is pickle something. Okay, I am not much for pickles. Hi Aunt Gail. We're going to talk about fermented food today a little bit. Check this out. I made bagels for Jay's lunch. Aren't they? I mean, these are homemade bagels. I'm so excited. They're chewy and soft and absolutely yummy. One of the things health-wise, if you do a little bit of reading, or even when you're walking around like a grocery store, when we did walk around grocery stores, people were talking about, gut health, and the more you see on TV and the internet is bombarding you with gut health and how to get your gut health better, and drinking these fermented type of teas, kombucha, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce some of that. I mean, I've tried it. I don't like it, but it's funny because I don't like that kind of thing, and I don't like pickles itself. Like cucumber pickles, it's just not me. I don't like them, but yet I like the pickle juice because I love vinegar. I can drink apple cider vinegar water and love that, and I can even take a straight shot of apple cider vinegar, and I love vinaigrette dressings and vinegar, but I don't like pickles. Yes, I am weird and I am picky. But gut health is very important, especially in today's world, because all those antibiotics that we've had, even some of the supplements that we take, they get in your health, and they actually, some of it will get rid of the bad bacteria, but they also get rid of the good bacteria, the flora that's in your intestine, and you need that kind of thing. Sometimes just when you feel bloated and ucky, it's because you don't have that good bacteria in your gut taking care of all the other things. So I went to my health professional nurse at work, our on-site nurse at work, and I said, well, what can I do? Because I don't like pickles. I don't like to drink this hamacha, whatever. And like kimchi, if you eat like Korean food or some of those other Oriental-based foods. Hey, Sarah! Oh my God, sing us a song, sing us a song. Sorry, I get very excited. Everybody, this is Sarah. She's extremely talented musically. She's a fabulous artist. Sarah, I'm actually going to post some of my paintings on Facebook this weekend, believe it or not. I'm scared to do it, but I'm going to do it because you don't get anywhere if you don't put yourself out there, right? Right. Kind of like dating. Oh, but it's been 34 years since I've done that. Anyway, we're talking about fermented foods and how to improve your gut health. That's what we're doing. Oh, since Sarah's on, I got to show my homemade bagels. I made homemade bagels, and I have homemade English muffin batter dough rising. I'm going to do that in a little while, another hour before it's ready to go. Anyway, back to fermented things. And my on-site nurse said to me, do you like carrots? And I said, well, yeah, I love carrots. She goes, well, why don't you just ferment carrots? And I went, can I do that? She's like, yeah, you can ferment all kinds of vegetables, and that will help get that good bacteria into your gut. So I'm like, oh, I've never pickled anything. I've kind of come from a farming background, and I've never pickled anything. And she's like, oh, I'll give you this recipe. It's really easy. And I looked at the recipe, and you know what? There's 3 ingredients in this recipe. Carrots, salt, not iodized, non-iodized salt, and water. and then thyme. That's it. I'm like, well, that doesn't seem like a pickle because doesn't the pickle have all these other ingredients to it? She's like, nope, this is just, it's a fermented carrot. And it will put the good gut health stuff in there. And really, that's what this is. It's 3 cups of water with 2 teaspoons of non-iodized salt. And you put it together and you dissolve it. Now, I did not heat this water. The recipe does not say to heat it. It just says to dissolve it. And that 2 teaspoons of salt did dissolve at room temperature in 3 cups of water. And then the recipe says 1.5 pounds of carrots. I just peeled carrots, measured out 1.5 pounds, and then put it in, mason jars or whatever kind of jar, glass jar, that you find a pickle in, and stuff it as full as you can get it, lie it on its side, put your little carrots in there, and just leave a little bulk room, a little headroom is what they call it. I don't know if this one's got enough headroom in, but I'm going to go with it. I really stuffed this sucker full.
You potatoed it.
I did potato it. Family joke. I like to really make things fit into smaller containers, even though they should probably be in a bigger container. And we call that potatoing because I did it with boiled potatoes, and ended up making mashed potatoes when I put it in there. Anyway, so, and all you do is you take this brine and you pour it over the carrots. You cover it loosely with the cover, and you leave it sit on the counter for 2 days. Check it after the first day, and it's supposed to kind of be bubbly, and you can kind of smell sour. And just leave it sit there for 2 days, and then you put it in the refrigerator on the door for 2 weeks, and then they're ready to eat. Seriously, that's all there is to this, and you've got yourself a pickled or fermented carrot. That's all the ingredients. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try this, and I'm gonna do this. Now, I'm sloppy, as you guys all know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a funnel to pour the liquid in. Now you have to make sure your vegetables are covered. You can do this with cauliflower, any kind of like a hard veggie. Okay, we'll see how I did. The jars do not have to be sterilized according to these people. I've got all the vegetables covered. I do, but I think I'm going to put just a tad bit more in here. And normally I've been drinking water, a bottle of water, about 18 ounces of water with a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in it, and I've been drinking that every day for months and months and months. And don't make it too tight. I just kind of closed it loosely, and we're going to leave that sit on the counter. But I've noticed that I was getting a lot of tummy upsetness acid-wise, heartburny acid type stuff. Okay, let's see. Let's not make a mess. Do I have enough headroom in there? And everything. Oh, that one carrot is not covered. Like I said, I really filled this puppy up with carrots. Where actually, that carrot is really not wanting to be submerged. So we're going to pull that out of there. All right. Anyway, so I stopped drinking that because my stomach was getting I was having to take antacid at night, which is not good for your stomach, because all those prescription and even over-the-counter ibuprofen will make a havoc inside your gut. So I stopped drinking that. So I really need to get something like this into my diet, a fermented food. And being a picky eater, Sarah, I don't know how picky your boys are for food. They might do pretty good with this being a carrot. And that one wasn't really full, but we're going to go with it and try anyway. But it's important to have good gut health. And the only way you're going to do that is, yeah, you can take some of those bacterial little, flora things you can buy over the counter and stuff. And they are picky. Do they eat carrots? This might be a good way to get some good gut health in there if they eat carrots. Hey, stranger, how are you? Ms. Johnson, it's good to see you. Yeah, gut health is really important, and we, in today's world, don't realize that as much. Yes, probiotics. Yay, Sarah. Again, like I told everybody on here, Sarah is amazing. She's a worship leader. She plays a piano. She sings. She's an artist. She raises kids. She's just amazing. Anyway, see, and she knew I meant probiotics. But it's best to get that good gut health in like fruits or food, real food, so it's not some kind of chemical that you're adding to your body. So we're trying these fermented carrots. Like I said, I've never pickled. I mean, I come from a family that pickles all the time. I mean, my grandmother was amazing. My aunt would do these amazing pickles, and it was just really, really awesome. And I've never pickled anything. So this is my first attempt of doing something pickled. It is fermented carrots, and I will take pictures as we go. So all it is a pound and a half of carrots, 3 cups of water, 2 teaspoons of non-iodized salt, and it's going to sit on the counter for 2 days, and then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for 2 weeks. I'm going to check it after a day to see if it's kind of bubbly and smelling a little sour. Same principle as making sauerkraut. But if you guys like to eat the kimchi and you like to drink that kombucha stuff, awesome. That's a great way to get that gut health in there. I don't. I'm going to try a little more with the sauerkraut. We'll see. But I really like pickled carrots, so we are fermenting carrots. So these are our carrots. They are covered, packed in there nice and tight. This is a pound and a half of carrots in 3 jars as it came out to be. And I will update you guys on how this goes. I'm looking forward to it because if this works, this is better to eat food. One, I'm going to get fiber besides the aspect of the fermented aspect. So gut health, that's our whole plan this week. We're going to talk about, take a look at gut health. You'll see everybody's talking about it. And they're all trying to sell you something too. We might be able to do it with water, salt, and carrots and get better gut health. So I didn't have a whole lot today other than, of course, oh, Kaylin, you missed it. I made bagels, homemade bagels. This is my homemade bagel this week. And I had homemade English muffin dough resting and rising. What else did I make today? I made something else. And I'm going to grill chicken breast. So it's a busy prep day for this coming week because Jay's back in the office and I'm still working from home. So mother is home and everything is going well. So I will let everybody go get out there, enjoy this beautiful weather, think about your gut health, and I will keep you posted on how these fermented carrots go. And Jay is off to go out to our beehives and check that out with our bee partner, our honey partner, and we'll do, these bagels. I actually, whenever you make a bagel, they poach it in water just for like a minute on each side. Well, this poaching liquid for the bagels was honey water. So I'm like really excited about the bagels, so obviously. And I'll post a picture of the English muffins. First time ever I've tried to make English muffins, so it is a Paul Hollywood recipe from the British Bake Off. So yeah, we'll see. So, oh, they are very active? That's awesome. Ours are too. We actually have a little video. We might try to post it if we get permission from our partners. Love getting our own honey without having all the chemicals, and we just filter out the bee parts and away we go. So love it. Great job doing the bees. Way to go, Kaylin. So everybody have fun, get out there, enjoy yourselves, and be safe, and we love you, and talk to you next week. I think we might do barbecue sauce. I have a special barbecue sauce I make with chipotle peppers, or we might try something new again. I've never poached any kind of meat. We might try to poach some fish. I have no clue, so we'll see what happens. Not sure what I'm doing yet. So love you guys. Bye.